One of my friends was sharing this story with me. His grandfather was in his last days and his family members were there to support him, and they were sharing all of their remembrances with him. And in essence, they were telling him that there is nothing to worry, you live long, no problem, you will overcome this situation. And at that point, this friend of mine was called as the grandson, and he entered and he started sharing the instructions which were given by Mahatma Vidur to Dhritarashtra in the first canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And then he started telling his grandfather, basically, in essence, those teachings. So Vidura, he came back after the pilgrimage and he saw that the battle of Kurukshetra was over. And he saw that Dhritarashtra was being maintained by the Pandavas, including Bhima, in his old age. And Dhritarashtra was absolutely non-repentant about what he had done. So Vidura really felt for him. He wanted to experience some spiritual rejuvenation. And so basically he told him that you were always blind, but now you have become deaf also. All of your teeth are falling apart and you just are unable to digest anything. Oh my dear king, don't think you are the controller of this world. Time factor is the only controller. Time factor is the main power, and you are succumbing to the influence of that time. And as he was speaking this, all the other family members who heard these instructions of Vidura to Dhritarashtra, they became a little worried, and they started whispering in his ear, "Stop it, don't speak anymore, you're discouraging grandfather." And then he stopped. And then his father told him that please, you walk out of the room because it's not good for you to speak these things. As he was whispering this in his son's ear, the grandfather spoke up that my grandson is the only one who's speaking the truth to me. All of you are just beating around the bush. All of you are not confronting the main issue. He is my true friend, well-wisher. He is actually telling me what I must be doing in this particular situation. Dear friends, all of us will be faced with the ultimate reality, which is death. And when death comes up and rears its ugly head in front of us, we cannot deny it, we cannot avoid it, we cannot take an alternative path. We have to face it. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna that whatever you think about in your entire life, at the moment of death, you will think about the same, and that kind of life you will attain after this life. Therefore, dear friends, life is a preparation, death is an examination, and it's extremely important for us to know that it's impossible to start thinking of a particular subject at the time of death unless we start preparing for it our entire life. Just like you cannot just start preparing for an exam few hours before the exam. The preparation happens over several months, and on the exam day, it is a test of what you have assimilated, gathered and internalized. So let us make our life a preparation to face death and ultimately make an attempt to enter into eternal life by conquering over death.